Okay, hello ladies and gentlemen. Today we are doing the walk around 2024 TRD Pro in the special Terra color. Just take a look at this thing. So we'll start at the rear, work our way to the front, and then talk about some of the stuff that makes the special and the interior. Sequential taillights are how we begin this walk. TRD Pro stamped across the bed. Every other Tundra, it says Tundra. So that makes it very special. First question of the video, would you put the black inlay in that stamp there? Let me know what you think in the comments below. One thing you will see on the TRD Pro, there's camo all over the place. Camo up here, camo on the rear bumper, camo on the side, the over fenders there, and on the front bumper of the truck. So another unique thing, obviously there's sensors all over the place on this. Comes with a tow package. Everything on the TRD Pro comes standard. You can only get it one way. 5.5-foot bed, Crew Max, 4x4, iForce Max. You will see marker lights because this truck is 1.5 inches wider than other Tundras because of the over fenders and the offset. You get TRD. It's a tailpipe kit. Looks very good. What's your thoughts? And you can get that on other Tundras if you want. You can order that after the fact. This does not have a spray and bed liner. Regular composite, and you get the bed lights and the outlet. You got your camera system up there as well. 360 bird's eye camera. Like I said, everything is super standard on this. You got the Fox suspension, giving it about 1.5 inches lift in the front to even that truck out. Nice leveled look. BBS forged wheels. You got the Falcon Wild Peak tires. 285, 65, 18. Nice tread pattern on there. Nice aggressive look for a nice aggressive truck. Got some marker lights on the side. It actually says TRD in there. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. There's little trinkets all over this truck. This one comes with the big old tow mirrors on it. And as you will see down the side of the body, doesn't say Tundra, nothing crazy. One thing I always praise with Toyota about the TRD Pro is it's not insanely splashed graphic. There are no decals, no crazy badges. It just says TRD Pro up there on the hood, where it would say iForce Max on other Tundras. Tow mirrors are absolutely gigantic. You don't have to get it with the tow mirrors. This one is just equipped with it. In the front, you'll see a TRD upper control arm here. And you will see the Fox suspension in there. Very nice. You get the TRD skid plate there, front sway bar. As you'll see there, Toyota Heritage grill up front, marker lights, and the TRD light bar. It says Tundra, that's where the camo is. Light bar, and there's TRD in there. Premium auto leveling headlights, of course. Just a beautiful color, and it's raining today. So just like always when it comes to these TRD Pro colors, if it's in the sun, it looks different than if it's cloudy out. So today it kind of looks like copper orange. In the sun it looks more red. So this thing has a pano roof up top. Very, very loaded. So let's start in the back. As you will see, little red stitching. Because this is the Terra, you can only get the black interior, Softex, and there's camo on the seats here. Similar setup to what we've seen with Toyotas for a long time. Black headliner for 2024. That's a first for the TRD Pro. Black headliner was always in platinum, 1794 and capstone in the new gen, but now finally TRD Pro. Obviously this is the panel roof. And there is no underseat storage when you go iForce Max because that is where the battery is. You get the special floor mats with the tread pattern in it. Kind of cool. Little trinkets like that. You get some cup holders there. Charging ports. This doesn't have heated or ventilated back seats or anything like that. Get a little area there for if you have 2 passengers and they have some drinks. If not, you could throw that up for 3 passengers. If you pull this down here, you will see JBL subwoofer and an area over there for some little storage. Nothing too crazy, but you can fit some stuff over there if you wanted to. So a fairly simple back seat. As far as comfort goes, as far as space, it's definitely a little bit smaller than the outgoing generation, but still does the job just fine. There's some bumps up here so you can fit taller passengers. You'd want to put your shorter passenger in the middle, but as far as the two main seats, shouldn't be an issue at all. So that is the back seats. Got some cup holder space. Maybe throw your wallet there on the ride or your phone. Speakers. We go to the front seat. So you get the sport pedals here. TRD Pro mats. TRD Pro Softex seats, heated, ventilated memory. The red stitching is everywhere. TRD Pro shifter with the red stripe. TRD steering wheel. Says TRD. Has the nice little setup there. And in case you can't see it, TRD start button. This has the digital gauge cluster on it. 14-inch screen. Everything is standard digital rear view mirror. So let's hop in and see all of this stuff come on, and I'll show you some things on the infotainment. 360 camera, heated steering wheel, automatic high beams, the fuel door. This is for the tow mirrors extension. TRD light bar only works when you have the high beams on. Your truck lights, as far as the bed light goes. So fairly simple stuff. Some stuff we've seen from Toyota for a while. It's just new genned up a little bit. Looks so much better in here with the headliner being black. Toyota heritage on the dash over there. Gotta love that. And as far as the material, it's a little bit of soft touch. This is definitely harder in my SR5. You'll feel just a little soft touch here and there. And as you go up in the trims, it gets even more soft touch. So let's start this thing up. Here we go. Make sure my music is turned down here. You have the JBL sound system giving the simulated engine noise. So some people like that, some people don't. That can be up to you. You could take that to the dealer and get that turned off if you don't like it. Steering wheel has all the settings here. I've taken one ride with the truck, 20.5 on the MPG. I reset that at the start of my time with the truck, so not a bad start. Wireless phone charging, an area to put random stuff, maybe like change, wallet, stuff like that. Cup holders, big old center console. You got a little spot here that opens up for some smaller items. This slides open. And if we open this up, you will see a big cavernous center console. Drive modes of Eco, Normal, and Sport. Tow haul mode, multi-terrain select and crawl control, four-wheel drive. Controls next to it. A nice basic setup. And although this is the new generation Tundra, everything in it is very basic and easy to use. You got your locking rear diff. You got your traction control. You got your view button, which you can hit, and it'll show you around the truck. When you're in drive, it could show you different views. I'll show you that momentarily. Your trailer controls, trailer assist, I should say. You got your climate control. Very simple, very similar to what is in all other Toyotas out there. So just a nice, simple interior. There's your digital mirror. If you don't want the digital mirror, you just flick this thing, and it becomes a regular mirror, as you can see. But you do get used to it. At first, it was something very weird to me when I got in the truck. My SR5 has that as well. You got the old school sunglass holder up there that's been in Tundra forever. And then you got the controls. This is just for the shade. I'm not going to open the moonroof, as you can see. It's raining. Of course, I do all of these videos when it rains. But it really brings some light into the cab. And you could obviously stop the shade halfway if you don't want to go all the way. But very easy, very simple to use. And the black headliner looks absolutely perfect with this setup, in my very humble opinion. There you have it. Very clean. Now, like I said, with the Terra, you can only get the black interior, but with the other TRD Pro colors, you could get black or red. I feel like black may be the way to go now because of the black headliner. It really ties the whole truck together on the inside. So you don't have like random chrome, around the vents or anything. Everything is just blacked out, looking perfect. Perfectly matched on the interior with this. Let's play around with this big 14-inch screen for a minute. So if I was to go in gear here, and I hit that view button again, now you can start to see all the stuff around your truck. So we'll hit some buttons. That's the forward view from the front bumper, rear bumper, on the mirrors, different views front and rear, the bed. So if you're traveling and you have stuff in your bed and you want to make sure everything is still secure, you don't have to pull over or try to see out the rear window while driving, which is unsafe, right? So now you got this camera to do that. I absolutely love that. So a lot of different views you could see here. I think that's awesome. What's your thoughts on that? And then if we go back into park for a sec, I want to show you some other things about the screen. Obviously, all of your, stuff for your audio pleasure here. This one has Sirius XM in it, FM, AM, all the stuff you'd ever want and ever need. Apple CarPlay is in this, wireless, or Android Auto wireless. That's what I use every day in my Tundra. But very simple. You have your phone settings here. Nothing's hooked up because this is a press vehicle. And then you have some of the stuff about your trip information, the current, the history of the truck, which the truck is fairly new. There's not too much on there right now. And then your settings to change everything you want. Very simple to use. Navigation up here. I think most people use the navigation on their phone. I know I do. But everything about this screen is super simple to use, user-friendly for sure. And the more these systems in Toyotas go forward, the easier they get to use. I remember the early Entune, the navigation would take you in crazy places. Some of the ways to get around the screen was kind of tough, kind of crazy, but no problem whatsoever here. Digital gauge cluster, same as it always is. And if you have other Toyotas, it's very similar. When you look at that left column there, you could switch through everything and just see some of the stuff that you usually have in all the other Toyotas, the direction, your music, information about the truck, trailer brake control, all of that, trip distance, settings, and any kind of messages from the truck. You can change the layout of these gauges over here by going to settings. It's very, very simple to use. You take 5 minutes, you learn it, and you get comfortable with the way you want everything there. But overall, a beautiful interior. When I talk about these big tow mirrors, there's that light coming on at the end. I don't know if you could see that, right? And there's a button to extend them if you want the tow mirrors. And that's what they look like all the way out. They are also power folding. So pull them back in there and they power fold. So fully optional tow mirrors. A very nice layout on the inside of this truck. What is your thoughts about the TRD Pro look on the interior? Do you like the way everything flows together? And are you loving the fact that there's no random silver and chrome? It's just all blacked out to go with that brand new black headliner in the Pro for 2024. And for those of you asking, that window does still go all the way down in the Tundra, so there you go. And here's a quick look at the engine. iForce Max hybrid, 437 horsepower, 583 pound-feet of torque. Fits in there nicely. What's your thoughts? There's little things under the hood. Texas born, because this truck is from San Antonio. R&D in Michigan. Like I said, there's fun little trinkets all over the place. Nice looking engine. Big power for sure. All right, as far as cost, how much does this Terra TRD Pro cost at the end of the day? What is the MSRP? This one here has the TRD Pro tow package for $290. And that includes the TRD Pro grade package with PVM, BSM tow mirrors. And that's pretty much all that's on this truck. With delivery and everything, $74,270 for this Tundra. Is it worth it? Would you buy it? Special edition color, special edition truck for the Toyota Tundra. Let me know in the comments below. Have a great day.